All right. So the things that was most difficult, and this kind of shows the, the FME and how it's placed and what it looks like. So, one of the things that a lot of patients struggle with, myself included, initially a lot, and to some extent now, is the FME design is such that it's off the palate to a certain extent. And what that does is it creates that negative space underneath there. And that negative space can be challenging for a number of reasons. So one reason is that when you swallow, either food or water or saliva can be stuck underneath there, and that is a weird feeling to get used to. So before I knew any remedies for this, it was just a different feeling. I'd swallow, and then I felt like almost immediately I needed to swallow again because there was saliva trapped under there, and it's like you can never really clear it all. Additionally, when you're eating, there are so many little places where food can go, and you spend an hour at night trying to just clean out it, and even then you're like, did I get it? I'm not really sure. It's very difficult. I have not found any amazing or wonderful brushes. I did order the ones you recommend, Taylor, but like I have not found any amazing proxy brushes that actually clean that in thoroughly. And so what I've done is I found a combination of jawline gum that works really well to actually seal off the area, and I'll show you. But there's challenges with making sure this is just right. So first off, if you were to use like regular chewing gum, it's super soft, right? So it's gonna, the gum itself will stick everywhere, and it's so soft that when you eat food, the food mixes with the gum, and then it totally defeats the purpose. Now, this gum is a little bit too hard. It's hard to, and this one is a little bit too soft. Like it formed fine, but then you have some of the problems you would have like with regular chewing gum. This one's all very brittle. So as soon as you pull on it, it will snap instead of like instead of like being elastic, continue to pull it out. Whereas this one is very elastic. What I've discovered is the combination of the ultra hard jawliner gum and this Foline gum. If you have like one piece of each and you chew them together, you can have a consistency that is malleable, so you can cover the entire expander. But it's elastic enough that when you go to take it off at night to clean, it tends to come out in one piece. Even the portions that are kind of stuck up underneath the hardware, if you kind of work it out slowly, it's almost like spaghetti. It'll just keep coming and coming until it's gone. And so this has been a game changer for a couple of reasons. So one thing it does is like I mentioned, make it easier to clean afterwards, because instead of letting the food get all up underneath here, you're preventing the vast majority of the food from ever being able to go underneath the expander. The other thing it does is it really helps with the ability to speak. And so speech is difficult when air is traveling underneath the expander, like are much more difficult to say. So when you have, and this is just an example, the whole entire FME covered, this area kind of it's almost like a tori. So some people have tori on the roof of their mouth, and it's essentially extra bone in that area. And so that, they learn to speak, they learn to eat, like everything is fine. You would never know unless they showed you. So basically what the gum is doing is kind of providing a barrier and just covering the whole entire thing. Can stay on all day. And then at night, when you go to brush your teeth really well, you can take it off and clean underneath the expander, and it takes a lot less time. So you can kind of experiment if somebody comes up with an even better combination that they like. The other nice thing is that this gum tastes terrible. It actually it really doesn't taste like anything. It's kind of just like plasticky taste. This has a nice taste to it. So using that in combination, it's a pleasant flavor throughout the day as well. So that's